guy, we learned, had his wedding in Morocco. A lot of our black people that are jubilating over this guy's issue, mind you, due to past antecedents, a lot of those Oyibo people, what they have used our black people, I see. Not all this. Don't come on. Let me explain to you. Don't mind all these black people like Ele see. Let me remove his comment and put better person's comment, Jerry. Let me put this one better person's comment. You understand? Let me put one better person's comment, OJ. Let me remove his comment. I don't think that comment they're encouraging. I need comment that will make me be remembering what they taught me in school and what I've gone through in life and be able to express myself better. I don't want comment that will be taking away my memory, wiping away memory. Now, as I was saying, many of these Oyibo people, they always do our black men. You know, when I talk about black men, I'm talking about all types of black. I'm not talking about black as in Nigerians now. I'm talking about all blacks. Do you understand? Moroccans, Egyptians, anything black. You understand? Not only black Americans. You understand? Not only Nigerians. When they even Tiger Woods, you understand? When they see that they marry them, a lot of them, their career is inside the dustbin. Their life ruined due to this marriage issue. Because the moment Oyibo marries you, next thing you will hear, they don't have anybody. The lawyers will advise them and say, yes, how much is the assets? What is your husband worth? Blah, 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 blah. O.J. Simpson, thank you. It was all this kind of thing that made let me not say that it's O.J. that killed her. You know, understand, but they said it's O.J. You know all those things. So, I want your gidinyo. I'm talking about really important people. That's why Danko did them. You see that he doesn't want to marry. Not because of Nigerian women, no. Don't mind them. The Lord don't benefit. You know, he could work in Nigeria. Let me giant talking giant see. So the ladies, all this Oyibo, they will now the moment they become divorce spy, fight divorce spy, you will just see that they will tackle liar. He say no, lie. The next thing, the person will continue to pay. That's why you see all of them, all those black men that are rich. If they don't end in jail, their life will spoil. And many of them, their Oyibo doesn't do bantale with them. Sorry, I can't speak in English. If you don't understand the Yoruba and Pidgin English, this is the time you should go and check yourself. You understand? Their lawyer, they will strip you naked. It has been ongoing in this Obodo Igbo. It favors women a lot, but majority of the time, it's not our black Oyibo to do. It's the Oyibo people. Are you getting me? Who is this person? You understand? It is our Oyibo people, not our black people. Because if someone like me now, I marry, okay. When this girl went to marry, what's his name? Cora and Justin. If you can notice, go and study the matter. If you can notice on the grounds of, I don't know what their own grounds, because this particular Alimi is on the grounds of sexual assault. Alimi is promiscuous, so it's actually very promiscuous. Even Tiger Woods, you know that his own case was promiscuity too. Don't mind all this our black children too. And Oyibo know they hear Shino matter. So Cora's case, assuming that Cora does not quickly withdraw from, if you know, as they so choose. I'm not in support of the separation, but that's how we analyze it, because they choose so. As they so choose to separate ways, assuming that Cora sees something for that Justin body, but black people will not get sense. You will never, hardly will you see black that will shop from Oyibo. Go and find out. Many of them are in Italy. The man, they go down old. The man go die for their hand. That's when they will not be beneficiaries. Go and find out. You will hardly see a black woman that you will hear that, she won lawsuit by ye, half of $30 million. Now, she inherit. No, majority of our black people that inherit something is from old people. They will fuck the old man. No, they will stay with the old man. You will see many of them. Sorry, Italy people. Italy people, I'm not using it to abuse you people. It's not prostitution. You call some of you born for them. You are in Italy. But if you see them, they are in Italy. They will stay with the man. The man will not die as an old man. They would have loved the man even in old age. I don't know why yellow or black people are going sense. They don't have the sense. But Oyibo people, they do it to their fellow Oyibo. They do it to their fellow Oyibo. The marriage that scatters the most in family law is rich people's marriage. You will hear the man has yash, he has country home, he has Kiniko in Australia, he has billions, he has jewelry shop, and low. You hardly see poor people divorcing in the which who has time for them? You have to divorce your bloody business. After a while, everybody forget them. But Papanla, well, you know, that's the kind of cases you see our barristers running to get, because it's good money for even us. You understand? Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi àbí ẹ gbọ́ mi nítorí irun mi ò bá tẹ̀ ti glue kò jẹ́ kí n move orí mi. I didn't glue my hair. So, because all the black people laughing up and down, I just want to tell them that this case not concern them. Waiting they get. Do you understand? Waiting they get. They not get anything. We are talking about rich people. I want to know. You know, now, this particular case, the lady is 30-something. That boy is very young. I think they said he's a teenager. I don't know. Correct me. The lady is 30-something. She has kids for him. She has kids for him. They married in Morocco. They are 2020 or 2020. Yeah. She has kids for him. She has kids for him. So, having 24 in November, and the guy is how much? The lady is how old? He's a teenager now. Almost 24. Is he not a teenager? So why are you saying no, Nancy? He's a teenager. 24 is a teenager. The lady is 33. I don't understand though. Is that not a teenager? Gonga, so thank you. I'm glad. Maybe they don't know what is 19. So is he not a teenager? Is 20-something not a teenager? Yeah? Oh, to online. Oh God. Oh. The lady is 36. Okay. She's 32. You people don't know. It's 33. You people don't even know. Don't confuse me. He got married at 19. Okay. So, okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. We have finished arguing about that. It's okay. What matters is you people already know that the woman is far older and is a baby. And you know where that boy is from? Go and learn from Arab people. A lot of them have suffered in the hand of Oyibo well. If you go to all those, especially London, hey, what's the name of this guy that was with Princess Diana? The father's name. That owns Selfridges. His name as what's the name of that guy that the father owns that was with Princess Diana? Cha. Oh my to me. Why the name orúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ wá sápá mi lórí? Dodi Faye. Thank you, Dodi Faye. Thank you. You people should write it together so I can pin it down. Write it together. I like intelligent people. When I'm talking, be quick to grab it. Yes. Write it together so I can pin it. Yes. Good. Dodi Faye. Well done. You understand? When if you go and ask his father, his experience in United Kingdom, you know that Nigerians, which money they get, apart from Dangote, $10, very few, no, which money they get, where Oyibo won't marry them, which Oyibo, how many Oyibo have you seen that have been with our celebrity before? Which money they get? Do you understand? Go and ask those people how Oyibo people they operate when it comes to money. They showed that Dodi's father he sold that place in West End. They showed him, they didn't give him British citizen. How can you be paying tax in a country for so long? For so long. They didn't give him British citizen. You don't know what they call Oyibo people. They are very intelligent too. You think that when they are laughing with you and it's because you are doing mumu with them, and they are not saying sign that they, you know, money day where we say they fish shop told you for inside Doma Jigun. That's why when they are doing friendship with any president of any country that has, you know, gold and petrol, it's because we fẹ́ jẹ owó yín ni o. Èmi kàn já yín sí ni o. Arrow stores, thank you very much, Olayinka Tijani, God bless you. Do you understand? They want to chop. We fẹ́ jẹ owó yín ni o. So if they chop your money finish, they will just throw you people inside Odomajoju. It has always been like that. So all these Arab people, they have just gone. They know how Oyibo does things. They are very smart when it comes to money. You know, it costs them nothing to have a child for you. Now then be the originator of child outside wedlock. When I was in Nigeria and I had a child outside wedlock, I used to think that in fact, which what I used to think, I was stigmatized as omolewe tí ò dodo kó tó pọn mi. You understand what it means? You not reach river before you fetch water. The moment I got to London, every house, not every now, but almost everybody you will see, they don't even, it's nothing. They don't, it's nothing. Say you born outside wedlock, it's like a normal thing. They don't, it's not stigmatized. In fact, they even will be helping you. If not abroad, you born that child outside where they will not be helping you so that, you know, so that you will not feel relaxed. As they will make you feel, you as a mother, you are the one that should, you know, your child is your child. They will let you understand love. Your child love you, you love your child. They will say single parent, lone parent. They can't even give them, they get scheme. Maybe they say, as a lone parent, they go, they honor you, they go, they give you money. They make you feel very good with yourself that wetin you do not be something bad. But if in Nigeria after a while people go even call you ashewo. Say ashewo not be work. Hey, how can you born outside wedlock? They go tag you, stigmatize you. If people see you near their husband, everybody go, they say, come, go and carry your husband. You don't see like that. Yeah, you could this with your husband. She don't born, no, she don't born. So abroad, it's not like that. It's not taken as big deal now, Igbo Kosa. All these things because your child is what matters. And that child means everything. So, Oyibo born for you not mean anything to them. They probably will not see you forevermore when you are. They don't care. The child is their child. It's their life. They don't care. It's just like you are a surrogate father. Your sperm is surrogacy. Used as surrogate. They just use your sperm. As some of them have the ambition that their children should have. You know, there are some baby kings where you will see the hair is coily. Then they will, for that reason, sleep with a black man to have a child that have coily hair. They don't need you, the man. They don't need you, the man. It's we that we say, Baba Lomo Enko, we, black. The father of your child, child should not be rude to the father, because the prayer of a father matter. They don't care which prayer do you have in your mouth. They don't care. That's why they can decide that if a father doesn't participate in the life of their child, the child will never have anything to do with you forevermore, and nothing will happen. Nobody will. In fact, you will even see in the court, people will be crying with them. Oh, she's gone through a lot. She entered depression. She come out of depression. That's how they reason. So all these things that we are taking, it's a big... Spain have created a loophole that we that are in the law system and we are understanding the law more and more, it's a loophole that many did not look into. It's always been there. It has always been there. And many a times, judges know about these loopholes, but do not apply it. Because sometimes, sometimes, the judiciary has the right to their own discretion. Whoever is sitting on your case may just decide that this person, let me use this law, because our children in this country, they have been doing bad to men a lot. Let me use this law to help this person. Yeah, it's there, but many judges probably may not have decided not to use it. It's been there. And if you don't know about it, and do not be surprised, it may be that the lawyer that they used is not a Spanish lawyer, it's a lawyer from maybe grew up like me, that didn't grow up here. I just have my citizenship here, naturalization. And so, I may be the one that, you know, you employ me as a Nigerian, do you understand? And I see that loophole for you and make sure that it is being assessed for you and you are able to win the case. Do you make sense for it? Probably if you have hired a Spanish lawyer, he probably wouldn't use that law for you. He wouldn't let you know that there's a loophole that you can use in winning that case. And you cannot quote the law. You cannot quote the law for a judge and they will tell you it doesn't matter. It is binding. They must apply it. So, in this particular case, what we saw here, because you Nigerians that are jubilating, I don't know how Spain and Nigeria, how it will favor you. They've been married for just few years. Secondly, there is certainly sexual assault. Thirdly, irreconcilable differences, which obviously we all know that it was said that this Halimi guy is really a bad boy. He's really a bad boy. Very bad boy. Then the wife chose to divorce him. And the divorce went through. Then what happened? She's an actress. She's You people said 36. I saw 33, but I don't know. Maybe when they got married, 1933. Maybe that's what it is. Do you understand? 19 and 33. Then now, after 3 years, she's 36. He is now 20 something. You know, I don't know how 19 and 33 came about, but I saw it, you know. And then look at how Cora's case ended. They favored Justin because he's an American. It could be due to her source of income. Her source of income may be more than Justin's own. Sometimes you need to know the fact of the case. If you don't know the fact of the case, you probably may not know why Justin himself chose to divorce her. Justin himself chose to divorce her because he favors him. He knows if he was going to favor her, he probably wouldn't have been the one asking for the divorce desperately. So she earns more money more than him. So the whole thing will favor him. So that's some things that we have to look at. So if you are richer than your man, then the best thing is for you to understand that there is a loophole. Whoever is earning more, it doesn't matter if it is the man or the woman. Whoever is earning more. Now, they said everything this guy has done in the course of this marriage has been for his mother. I mean, he is 80% of his salary, he earns kinikon million. Is it? I don't want to exaggerate too, because the way they mentioned that million, they made it sound as if they are talking about 1,000. They said he earns so amount weekly. In fact, by the time they did the calculation, but he will only retain 20% to himself, then 80% goes to the mother. I'm going somewhere, okay? 80% goes to his mother. To his clothing, to his jewelries, everything he is buying. He got married to her in Morocco. Everything he's buying is the mother will be the one to buy it. You understand? In her name. In her name. So, aside what they met in his account, which is, I think, 100,000 maybe euros altogether, because after the whole thing went through, she asked for half of his asset. So, hello, half of his fortune. Hello, if he's worth 30,000 euros, million, sorry, 30 million euros, 30 million euros, if he's worth that, so she would have gotten 15, let's say 15 to 16,000 million, huh? 1,000 emotion, she millions, sorry. And it is because maybe he's had uncles who have told him, yes, in this career, to do well in this country, it's good you be with a Spanish woman. It's good you be with Oyibo. You understand? But use your sense. I'm coming, no? So the guy has been also, he has always been putting everything in his mother's name. In his mother's name. Everything. And then when the judge was meant to, like, you know, when she demanded that, it was worth looking at because obviously she had kids for him. And normally that is what it is. It is what it is when it comes to divorce. you will see many things will even come up. Alimony will come out, child support will come up, everything, your assets, the calculation of your assets, and most time, this is surely going to come up, half of your assets. It is your right in marriage. When they decided, the man then pleaded and said, I don't have more than this in my account. And this is all I'm worth. But my question still remains. Please, people ask me. Except if that woman, see, the sense here is that definitely the account that this money is in, is it not the account that is also in Spain, or was the money wired to their original country? Because they got married in Morocco. Are they Moroccans? Obviously, if everything is in his mother's name, isn't it the right to ask? We obviously know that this man, that woman wouldn't be able to earn that kind of money in her account. But you know what? The judge has no right to that. It's just like when they say you have no jurisdiction to go and say, if somebody, if he has a right to dash the mother all his money, as long as it is not in his name, his assets, everything he has is not in his name, he has a right to it. He has a right to it. Nobody has a right to question that. Whatever is in his name is what the calculation will be based on. And that was where she got the shocker of her life. More so, some of you will say, what if the mother dies? Yes, it's a good question in the court of law. We have those that write wills. We have those that don't write wills. The mother, the son, they obviously know what they are doing. And if the mother dies, automatically, we call them testamentary and non-testamentary abuser. Still testamentary, that is someone that wrote a will, and someone that did non-testamentary, or how do they pronounce it? I've forgotten that. But however, it becomes automatically a beneficiary. He is going to be the one to inherit everything if the mother dies. Because some of you might be thinking, what if the mother dies? Everybody knows in him and this, they would have known. He probably is the richest in the whole family. So he's automatically going to be the next of kin. Be it she does a will or she doesn't do a will. He's going to be the beneficiary. Testate, thank you. Thank you so much. Intestate is when you do not write a will, and testate is when you write a will. Thank you so much. That's why I love you people. So, testate is when you, intestate is when you do not write a will. Testate is when you write a will. So, it might backfire. No, it's not going to backfire. Arab people are not like black people. It is black people that will do what you are thinking. Abe, Awoni, Rusida, I saw a court case where a father loaned his son 50 million naira. And in the end, for years, even the clansmen, Igbo guy, the family, everybody have sent message to him. Everybody have sent message to him. The father is even dying. The man is sick. He seemed like someone that has stroke. Loaned his son 50 million. Kobo. He did not add to it. Rather, decided to distress the father, hoping that the father will die, because the father, took ill and was, very ill. And everybody was telling him, come and return back your daddy's money. Even the business, they brought him to court. And the judge was highly disappointed. Nigerian, you know, there's this woman that does court cases, and like Judge Judy, you know, I watched some of them that, you know, I'm interested in. And the father was saying, you thought I was going to die. You thought I was going to die. You are a disgrace. You are a liar. You said you will be paying me 5 million. Shingbai, I not see. So it's in Nigerian culture and Nigerian, you know, that with such a thing will Arabs are not like that. Arab, if you know who Arabs are, they are like Hausa people. How they walk in unity and in love. You can't see anyone. Judge Fumi, thank you so much, Adebimpe. God bless you. Somebody has a question. Now I'm coming. That is not true. Wait. The lady herself is true. No, she's a gold digger. Excuse me. What do you mean? Tosin must. Sorry, I accept your own point of view. That's how you think. She is a gold digger. Ask me why. Assuming she knew. Yeah? Assuming she knew that boy or that dude or that guy was doing what he was doing. And you see, that is where some men keep secrets. You know, I will still come back to our own Nigerians, so our own people that are jubilating. Why I say they should not jubilate too much, I will tell you my own reason for saying that. She's a gold digger. Assuming she knew about the fact that he was already putting the money for the, I mean, with the mother and everything, she wouldn't have asked for that. She wouldn't have jumped and asked for divorce. She would have made sure she rectifies stuffs. She thought she knew what is what. She knew what he's worth. How can you ask for half of somebody's fortune in 2 years of marriage? Hell no. You are a gold digger. You are a criminal. Oh, Lenny, she may be rich, but she wanted to be richer. She's rich, but she wanted to be richer. How can you ask for that large, huge amounts? How can that be your aim? That would have been, that verdict, that decision would have favored her, assuming the guy had the money in his possession. It happened to, what's his name? Mike Tyson. It happened to, what's his name? This guy that we just spoke about that went to prison, O.J. Simpson. It happened to many of them. Do you know, even the one that maybe she surrogate for Michael Jackson, all those people, do you know how much they are getting? Do you know how much they are earning? Do you people know? It's too far because I didn't see, I not glue. I didn't glue it. So, Moforik beba ini tente. Moforik beba ini. I didn't glue it. I'm supposed to glue it so that, you know, if I shake head, it will stay. You know, so the thing just... So, excuse me. She is a gold digger. She is. Yes, Robin Givens did the same thing to Mike Tyson. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's that lady. Michael Jackson. Oh, Mike Tyson then don't go on. He turned to a cannibal. He went to bite off ear. Till tomorrow, the guy could bury more. OJ. The thing enter inside his brain. What kaputi or iyawoni? That definitely is an act of being a gold digger. What was your intention? If you get all that from him, yeah, how do you think that guy's life ongoing will be? Project it. He will now be working. Then, I'm not saying, for me, I prefer marriage, you be together. Do you understand? I always say it. I don't love divorce. But the way and mannerism in which she went about it, and that's how white people do. They will plan it. They will plan it. Come and hear many cases here. They do it to themselves too. That's why you see many of them, they don't want to be legally married. Especially, I want to lower in many of the rich people wife, they are like this lady. They have gotten half of the estates already. One rich man that we were handling his case. Amokoto, Ironupa, Olokusi, Australia. Nobody can beg the wife. I said beg them. But this is the same issue, like, and she had demanded for 1% of the estate, and they would have read it to favor her. But they didn't suspect any foul play, but he's dead now, and he didn't want it like that. He didn't want it. They do it to themselves. Black buy. It always pains us because we always think to ourselves that you people saw black girls there, you won't go for them. Many of those basketballers, all those people, they did it in those days. Many of those black Americans that, they know that they want to make it, they will not think the only best way is to go with Oyibo. Many of them, many of them, go and check history. Go and look at history. Go and look at how their lives spoil. So, when that is happening to black people, and it's also happening to their fellow Oyibo, the law favors the whites. Sorry, not the white, the women. But our own black people, our own black, I have not seen no. Please name one black person apart from Robin Givens. Is she Robin? No, not Robin Givens. Sorry. Who now? Our girls that are acting like them are the ones that they are not rich men. Please, many of the people that are doing it in our girls, Kanye West, thank you, Kanye West, Tiger Woods. I mentioned Tiger Woods earlier. Kanye's son is you know that one, he has bipolar. Halle Berry, so you saw her own case. She was the one that settled the guy. Thank you. Funka Rowolo, another sweet case. Halle Berry, you saw the guy. That she paid the guy now. Now her estate, the thing enter her body. She is depressed now. Halle Berry, true. Do you understand? Kanye not well. Kanye's case, Kanye said, "Baby, Kanye, bipolar and shape of boy, Jare." Tigba ti ya ti ku ara to won o ti e ya ko ti e ye mi kese ti e yato. Now, the thing that I saw, Wendy, yes, Wendy Williams. Dotun, is it Wendy Williams? If pays that jobless guy 20K monthly, yes. I don't child support. Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams, our own case too, she didn't want it. Oh, And she didn't want it to. She really wanted the marriage to work. But with any boy. Wendy, and she could normal. Wendy is not well at all. Wendy, Wendy's case is tough. That's the thing. Our ex-husband is homeless now. How? How is he homeless? She too paid though. How is he homeless? How? Why is he crying? Can you people? I'm not updated in that aspect. So what happened? When this one was like karma, how? How was it like karma? Wendy. Even with MJ Bala, wallahi, is that marriage that scattered Wendy? Oh, she loved the guy. Wendy, oh, they stopped the payment. Her case is part. Wendy, the team messed her life. They have stopped his alimony. He has been begging Wendy since. Really? Just say he should go and get a job. Because even Wendy ran into depression. Maybe because she has, I don't think she's running her sitcom. Is it sitcom? That's her program anymore. Maybe she too, she's not seeing money now. Wendy is in financial ruins herself. Her son got evicted from his Florida condo because she could not pay. And he said, I said it. I said, Wendy is not being okay. She's been depressed. Wendy is depressed. Better let him be homeless. Wendy is depressed. Since this guy messed her up, the program is cancelled. Wow. What do you mean by the program is cancelled? Or is no more running? What do you mean by the program has been taken off her show? You people made it look like they cancelled that program. She's not well. Wendy is not well. The program has discussed as if the court ruled that they cancel her program. No, that's not the right English. She is not well to do the show. Wendy Oyani. Bobo yen ruin life gone. Love Bobo yen gone. Wendy, went into depression, and the depression made her alcohol issue intense. So I knew people thought maybe she could manage. She went for counseling therapy. There was one day I saw her, as in talking with, I don't know where she was, in a program or somewhere or something. She was explaining what she had to go through. The tie scarf to hold the hair. Okay, because as I do head, okay, I'll tell my daughter to bring some. Mama, can you bring any scarf for me? Let me just tie this hair so that the hair won't fall. Because see, the hair is going, it wants to fall. I didn't glue it. Come me tell you why my jaw do any stress. I just put it on like that. She loved him so much. Ah, she loved him so much. I'm sorry, I'm just so fixated on Wendy's case. It appears that Wendy got cancelled because of the host absences, as her health has made her miss her hosting job for different stretches of time. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, okay. I've stopped seeing the program anyway. When this talk show it's because of her health. She was talking that day and she was crying. You would have thought it just happened yesterday or 2 days ago or 1 month ago. She was crying and she looked so drained. She looked pale. She looked so unwell. Honey, how is Wendy going to get out of this? Emma Binu, I know that we can love, but our love jura. Some of us love deeply and intense more than each other. You understand the way we love? Some of us love too much like that. That's why let me not talk. Don't say anything before they will say that Yeye Kudi is a bad person. I know that some of the men that are here will say this Yeye Kudi, I will not allow my wife to be watching her again. Let me just mind my business. So I'm coming. So you men now, back to all you people. After seeing this Alimi case, how has Alimi's case? Shame you what? No, let me. Báwo mo kì í ṣe no. She stylist. Let me see. Emma Bino see me. I'm just trying to think of how I would tie this cap. I think the best thing is to do okay, doesn't matter. Let me just do it like this. If I advise some women now, some men will just chase their husbands, their wives away from here. Ìbádẹ́ ti glue ẹ̀ so that mi ò ní time ni mi ti máa tún tó yọ kúrò nsìn bá tún lọ glue ẹ̀ nsìn bá tún máa try láti yọ. So I can shake my head. I must shake body. Can shake my head now. Láti mo wá jọ area and see. Tie it from back. Mo ti ṣe lè no. When after I change the style. Ẹ jẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ wa lọ. Some of you, I know that me too, I love you, but ẹ ṣe máa love will be a kuri by no. How will you love to an extent that I don't know, let me not talk before people will come and say, yeah, you say that love is not real. How will you love like a nuisance to an extent that you will love to an extent, then when the man now disappoints you, then you will not be drinking? If she die now, you don't know how these American people they love. They love like Entorio. They will not love so they will use that man to die in the process. The baby witness thing she love. His love about death. You will take it, go take cocaine, take everything because of love. The man is showing you meme. Instead of you to show yourself meme too. The way you people love anyhow. Do you understand? A man love will be anything, somebody that has cocaine in your brain. How can you love a man to an extent that when the man now decide to do nonsense, then you now want to die? You now not go to work again. Because I've been thinking for years, man, when did this is ongoing? It's ongoing because the Nigerian women are like that too. Don't forget, it's not only it's only that I know that some states they don't love like that too. Ijebu woman can love like old idiots like that. Don't mind our Ijebu people. Some women that are in the mental home in this island, many of them are Yoruba. Their head is touching. Their head is touching. Their head is touching. They are sick today, sick tomorrow. Around 1 year because of man. Why? If a man show you color, you to show the person another color. Wallahi is not anything bad. I'm not teaching you something bad, though. Don't go and quote me for your husband, though. Don't let them not come and like me again. Oh. If a man is not good to you, that is showing you wickedness, you to show the man's color. If a man is a useless man, you to be useless to what is real. When I say useless, is that you will be useful to yourself and be useless for him. Why do you have to die before a man? The man has to die before you. Why? Ragamuffin gidi nìyẹn now. When this case started, I thought it was a joke. It's not like true life story now. I was thinking Wendy with her lips and her face that is like that, you know, she can do her maybe too much. I said, Wendy will get over this thing. Be Arabia wada láti joy abawa lẹ́nu amati she the end lópin cinema. Eje abara wa sọ̀rọ̀. Don't copy that in Wendy. Oh. Don't copy that in Wendy. Oh. Wendy jẹ́ kára yá gbéra o. Gbéra o. Men don't want it like that. Which men deserve it? Which men? It's not this man and this men that we are all seeing in this world now. Is it not this men that is all over the place that we are seeing? Which man? Tell me the man that deserves your life. That you will die. When you love and you have shown the person love and the person is useless, is not ready to reciprocate the love, or he has disappointed you. Oh yeah, go and wash your bottle and enter inside the bottle again. Woman, wa fogwe wa enter gin. Well, you will come back to some good day. What's there? Oh no, okay, shepetenu. It's fine. You may not like to do the fucking up and down. What the kwamo share? What the face I want to be? Why do you have to die before the man? A man that leaves you has to die before you, so that you will be the one to bury him. Abi? Hello, just so me. Don't let your husband hear this part, because they will come for me. I don't want any man come and be eyeing me on the streets of my Facebook. Because there's all the people that always abuse me on Facebook, they are men. And I know that some of them, I didn't do anything to them. Advice it mo for him be no ni won fetika ti won create me. It's not worth it. How will you be loving a man more than he loves you? Wish ori buruku love. Na eje ki for love. Let love follow you. Eje ki love go for ni oju. If you are loving a man and the man is not giving it back to you, if you give a man 10 love and he's not giving you 10 love back, at least if he's not able to give you the 10 love back, then forget it. If you are giving him 10 love, he should be giving you 15 back. 15 love back. If he's not trying at all, he should give you the 10 back. He should not reduce it to 9. The moment he reduces it, he's depreciating your value. You to depreciate his own, reduce his love. Now go there. Could you pay law? The way they say, where, do me, I do you, God no go vex. That is in love. It's in love. The Bible says, woman, love your wife the way Christ loved the church. He not talk, say, man, love your wife lesser than Christ loved the church. God, Christ loved the church with his whole heart, with his whole might, with everything he get. He can still die for the church. Yes. Man supposed to die for you. What light a lie. Man supposed to die for you. Before, if they get one thing where they happen now man, if maybe fire they burn for so, man supposed go enter and if you come back out, now he go can't take you, say make you can't enter. If food they gone now, you not sure say poison they, man supposed chop pan. Chop pan. He chop pan, wait 1 hour, he not die. He go can't give you. He chop again, can't give you, say make you chop. That's so. The only part that God now talk for Bible be say, woman, respect, support, you understand? Your husband. That's all. He not say make we love your husband more than, you understand? He not say love your husband the way Christ loved the church. If to say now we suppose they love men like that, then I go talk and where I go correct her for year. You not do it. That's why when you are loving a man too much, that's why you it's possible to die. Because you are doing what a man should do. We are supposed to only submit ourselves, support the man, submit in respect, obedience, you understand, to the man. But now the man go die for us. You understand, though, not to love or shitty, when I don't change the narrative of love in the world, you women. Because if women, now, since this years now, this Wendy, she know they okay now. Now, since how many days now they say Alimi win for Spain. I don't know what the business of men in Nigeria is that they are all celebrating. Skit maker are coming out to do skits. It goes to show that it not concern them already. Nigerian men, this law doesn't apply to them at all because they have already enslaved women in marriage. Nigerian men. Tell me what it is that you can benefit from Nigerian men. When you marry a Nigerian man, if he has property in Nigeria, please go and ask him whose name is in the property in the first place. I can see somebody say my learned. I sure say Mazi dey here. I talk. This you're preaching of it. Mazi. Hello, my brother. I'm not sure say na you. I know they expect you to come until after May. I know say you still dey busy now for politics. Now I know that sometimes we remember you for years. Sometimes I just say people leave Mazi. Mazi still busy, they do politics up and down. When Mazi don't dey okay with politics, he go come back home. We will dey here for him. Hello, my darling Mazi. How are you? I have missed you, Iche. Mazi Okechukwu. Kedu called my brother. How are you? Now, before your wife chop anything, now you first suppose chop her. If the food don't expire, you go chop her first. If you chop her, after 1 hour and not run your belly, you go give your wife. Now so, una suppose be the one to dey die for us. No be we go dey die for una. Nothing like that in the Bible. That's why if a woman come dey love man, pass man love her, the marriage no dey last. And the man go know say woman don't take in position. You understand? Now why the man go soft pedal? He go come dey behave anyhow. He not go dey behave normal. Man, love your wife the way Christ loved the church. Now so God talk. Now una suppose they love us. Our own is to submit to your love. Submit to your love. That's all. It's not our position to be loving you people. It's not our position. Are we trying to help God? Who helps God? We just run crazy. Because God knows more than us. If he knows say our hearts will carry that love where we won't come the handle, he foretell us we not fit. Now man suppose die for us. Jesus Christ died for the church. Okay? Mazi, learn today. Learn. I no gonna know waiting concern una for this decision will take place for Spain. Well, now they carry the matter. Hey, men come they go bank. We don't the 6 skates maker. They say, hey, oh, hey, men, no. When we come, okay, let's say ma they ask now. Mazi they ask now. Mazi will not call the mommy. Ma, how are you, mama? Oh yeah, all this my land in Onisha, my land in Umuahia, my land in wherever. Oh yeah, go and change everything to your name now. Because Alimi, you don't win case. So all my property, mama, now your name we go put on. Now the thing we dey hear our Nigerian men, they talk up and down. But I can't they ask people, I say, which day has it not been like that in Nigerian men? Anything when Nigerian men they do for Nigeria or anywhere, if not be say Ilo Ibo not gree for una. man and woman go buy property for here. Can I shock you people? My father bought property in United Kingdom, and it's only my father's name that is there because he bought it. It wasn't with mother and husband and wife. If it's only when a Nigerian man sees that the wife is in, it's also, because in those days our mothers they don't work. The one that have shop we get become self-employed via our fathers. They used to be the one to fend for all. Only men that maybe their wife is smart with you people. Many of the property in Ile Igbo or Ile Yoruba is owned by our fathers, men. Until women just start doing the needful now. That's why some of us that our mothers have property, they needed to have it. Because having to understand that this is polygamy, I don't have anything. Then the ones that are not in polygamy, it's only their husband that own the property. So, I don't know why African men, or especially Nigerian men, are jubilating. We are already living in bondage with you people. The women are already in bondage. There's nothing. It's only those that God have opened their eyes and their ears to understand that go and do something for yourself. That have done it. If it's monogamy, go and check. Many of the properties in Lagos, let me not even go anywhere, owned by Nigerians. It is the men's name that are there. So, what is the purpose of jubilating? When the women, if they choose, majority of the women can't even think of what to get from a man when they divorce a man in Nigeria. Ask me why. Ask me why. I know about a woman. In fact, she's based in Nigeria. Her husband abandoned. She's one of us here. Let me not even code it too much. I'm sure many of you heard that case from this platform some time ago. Not now. Maybe during pandemic or so. I had to introduce her to a lawyer in Nigeria. And what was her case? Her case was a woman from nowhere. She's had 3 kids for this man. From nowhere. The man just chose that he was no more interested in the relationship. She has a very good job. I've forgotten what she does for a living, but she has a very good job. I think she works with petroleum or something. What happened? The excuse he gave, can I shock you people, was that the day the wife went out, she went for an occasion of her father. Her father. Just like when you are coming back from work and you choose, or church or something like that. So she chose to branch in her father's house. So in her father's house, her uncle, who is her father's brother, his friend was there. So they were all chatting. And the husband is of the suspicion that that's her uncle's friend. She has something with the man. He's not sure. That was what she guessed. Then you can imagine how you will guess something for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years. The man abandoned her. They begged this man. The woman's father begged. The father's woman's mother begged. In the process of them, everybody begging her. Father died. You know, they all age, you know. They died. Mother too begged this man, sote. The man eventually went, why is this week? Go ma de ga, oh yo lori minisha, because you know I have no hair on my head, so come yo. The man, the man married somebody else. Now for our eyes, the man born, he refused to have anything to do with her and refused to come back home. I then asked her, excuse me, madam, so since that time till date, what happened to your puna? Say nothing, that she's a married woman. She has been praying that the jazz will Carlo Joy. I said for how many years? We are 20 years. Look, we are 20 something. Me, I can't remember because me okay. Sorry, when my own day, my body. I said, you are still waiting for a man. Please, what kind of love is this? Are you okay? She said that she, that she swore that time. What did she swear with? Bible, just to make him come back. And the man still did not come back. Her kids, she has sent two. One as at the time, I introduced her to a lawyer. She has sent one or two of her kids to London. One is doing masters, they would have finished by now. And she was waiting for just one man. The man don't marry somebody, he don't the born. He don't, everything the man had or has, her name no dey. As in the time they were together, and the man quickly, all the things that she was even supporting with her job, she had good job, or she has good job. The man, all in his name. And the excuse he gave is simply, when you were coming back, you will stop by in her parents' home. And he suspects that man, because the man is a rich man, that she must have something to do with that. Because why did she branch there? In her parents' home. Her father's birthday. For this reason, the man chose not to have anything to do with her again. He didn't raise her pants till the time she was talking to me. I said, can you go ahead and go and divorce him? Because he's already divorced you. Can you try and have a life? How old are you now? I think she even told me, we are 15 or 51. If she's on board, she will be hearing me. I said, and you waited all the time that you were Shongode, you waited for a man. Because, many of them don't know the law. That's abandonment. That is desertion. That is continuously for a year. There's no more marriage. It's not as if he goes home, come out, he will come home. You understand? He did it continuously. You don't even know where he is. Marriage is over. The court will grant you a divorce. And they communicate. Sometimes she said that they communicate, and she will come down. Maybe when those kids will do very well in school, award, everything, and she has kids that are very intelligent. That's all. Nothing. He doesn't see how. And you are waiting for such a man, saying that the thing will clear for. I bet, what kind of love is that? You are not well. You wasted your life. It's just like the guy I saw on Vanguard online, like BBC, that went to jail for 22 years due to his love for football. He was falsely accused of theft. That he burgled, and he didn't do it. 28 years. That's exactly what she did. Wasted her life for 20-something years, waiting for one useless man. It's not in the Bible. It's more or less you went to jail for 20-something years. You gained nothing. It's not recorded in anywhere for you. They won't sanction you as Virgin Mary. They are not going to award you as the mother of Christ. When they are praying in Catholic Church, they are not going to say, Hail Mary, full of your name. Nothing. You just suffer for nothing. How can you come into the world and because of useless love, waste away? You wasted your life. The children that you are even doing the best for, you understand? They said they don't work. You have you work, sponsor them abroad, and nobody, not even anybody, say me they press your clitoris, make you for come. I ask her, I say they do the thing. He say you don't even understand as the thing they go again. I say, oh, you have missed in this life. You don't even enjoy your life. I don't know how many years left for you now. Yeah, go. Meet this person, let them help you and see how they will make sure they give you certificate of no more husband. So that you can at least let them go and touch your clitoris. Let them buy for what clitoris. She laugh. Like, hey, start. I said, it day your body. It plenty there now. As it day, you are delicate. You need help. In fact, the lawyer introduced her to. The man had to tell me that, did they still have women like that? He couldn't say, do you still have mumus in the world? Yes, many people are still there as mumu. Do they still have women like this in the world? Yes. And if you see her, Oyiboni, Oyibo, you know these people that will be yellow like Omo Igbo. She's Yoruba. Oyiboni, just waste her life. She says some people say it's a Mary that is doing her. It's her husband, all this white garment that will always lie for you. Then your life will come and waste again more than what God has written it to waste on. Say they say it's her husband, heaven husband, that is causing it, that the husband is seeing a man. I don't understand the story. The story don't make sense to me. I say, please, sis, I beg, go to lawyer, let them help you. Be sure that you have certificate of divorce so that they can touch your body. You need help. I need to carry. And that one time like that, you will see her, she will just be saying, thank you. Nobody could tell her. All this your vows, all this your suffering, all this your depression, it's a waste. The man is gone. He's moved on. And you are here doing pity. I'm waiting for my husband. The thing will clear for me. I wish your eyes. Waiting there, your eye. And you waited for years like this. Picking where they born that time, don't marry. You waited. Went from the day he left you till the day you decide to walk to a lawyer to sort you out. The child they gave birth to then is already married after giving birth. So which useless love are you loving? If she had died in the course of this year's waiting, my people, do you think that they will use her name for Hail Mary, full of what? Let's say her name is Yemina, full of Yemi. Is that what will happen? No. Which medal is she going to get in heaven? Where in the Bible tells us that if you abstain, if you wait for a man that has abandoned you, there's a medal. If you love a man more than he loves you, there's a medal. Please show me in the Bible and I'll tender my apology. The way some of you love is crazy. No matter how much you are in love, open your eyes and be truthful to yourself. The men already in Africa, be in Nigeria, they shouldn't be jubilating over this kind of thing because many of the women are still trying to withdraw from this chain, this bondage. Many mothers suffered it. This era, these women now that are suffering it, we are trying to make sure they open their eye and realize that it's not worth it. It is not worth it. No man is worth it. I have brothers. So if I don't have brothers, there's difference between, oh, maybe because she doesn't have brothers. And thank God I have sons. And I'm going to tell my sons, treat me, your wife, the way you see me doing stuff. Make sure you give your wife opportunity to be herself. Liberate your women. Do not allow your women live in bondage. And also carry along your women. Anything you are doing, do it together. And if you are not ready to do it that way, make sure she's doing hers. Nobody has the monopoly of love. Love should see, it shouldn't be blind. Let's forget about love is blind. Love is not blind. If you choose to be blind in it, who told you there's anywhere that says love has cataract, love has what's that other glaucoma? Love doesn't have it. Love is caring, loving, sharing, forgiving, understanding, considerate, kind, generous. Love will never see you cry, go into depression because of it. Wedding shouldn't be in depression. A woman should not, if you ever loved somebody, yeah, you wouldn't ask that person to give you half of his fortune. Most of the time we don't love. Many of us, we are looking for how to make it. Forget childbearing. Then some of us that know how to love, we are the ones that suffer for those that don't have anything about love within. They just go out there and grab as much as they can. Then the lover women, they are the ones that suffer in the hands of men that don't love them. So all these men, this is my hair. You people now say make I go put scarf. Irú ti yọ kúrò lórí mi. I shouldn't have even listened to you people now say make I go put scarf. You don't push and come off for my head. Irú ti yọ kúrò lórí mi. You don't push and come off. See, you know, don't allow the thing. This scarf has pushed it off, Jare. I should have. Look, can you see? Let me remove it. Let me just remove it. I'm done. I'm so tired of it. Let me just remove it. You people now say make I go there wear scarf. The thing was just pushing. It was stressing me off. See it. Let's see. People say sugar. Let me just remove it. No? So yeah, even I don't look beautiful, I don't even care. This is my natural hair now. Look at the hair. Let me show you people. Yeah. That's the hair there. I didn't glue it. I couldn't. Yeah, thank you, Ife. Thank you. Thank you, Agbuke. Thank you, Bumiku. I couldn't. The scarf was just pushing it back, making it worse on my head. The scarf was just pushing it back. I couldn't. I was just tired. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, so, yeah, the shuku is beautiful. I love it. You know, so at the end of it, there's nowhere we can love. I believe so much in love, but not to the detriment of your life, your future, and living in the world. Many women, their life make no sense. You hear stuff like her husband ruined her life. I'm not saying men don't experience the same thing. Do you get it? I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. You know, I'm not saying it doesn't happen that, oh, men don't experience the same thing, only women. No, it happens. But generally, statistically, many times, women are the victim. Because, you know, the society permits the men to do as they like. When you raise a bro, everybody tends to be like, oh, you have now joined the gang of Egbe Kilokoshe, women that don't listen. Hello? Many times, men that disrespect their women, if you go and find out, it's even these very cool, calm, collected women that fall victim of these rugged, wicked men. They don't look it as wickedness. They take it as man ego. They don't take it that they are wicked. No, they just take it that it is normal. It's something that, you know, we should not raise any bro about. It's just normal. Giving your best. And when a man is not giving you his best, please reduce it. Reduce it. Please. If not, you're going to go gaga goo. Why? Why would you run mad for a man? Okay. And when I see some of them jubilating right now, I'm thinking in my head, hello, women have always been suffering. It's not anything. It's abroad people that can actually appreciate this. I mean, when I say abroad people, I mean whites or blacks that are based abroad, and they, of course, understand what the system is. It favors women because it is in those days here in this country, how our fathers, our great-grandparents, our fathers treated our mothers, our great-grandmothers, is how the men behave towards women here. Especially, I'm talking about Ireland now. You should know your own history. It was the law that took back the women and liberated them. So, understanding that men do stuff like this, they decided to do laws in favor of the women so that the women can be heard in their marriages. But that's not the issue in Africa. And the society, especially when we talk about the society, I'm talking about African society, they are still laid back, still of the mentality that the man should and must be in total control. Yes, as the head of the home, accepted. But, question mark, when it comes to fortunes and assets, when women suffer with you, support you, and you acquire a lot of assets, it is only kind and mandatory that such woman be put in the fortune, the name. Are you getting me? Whatever you acquire, the woman's name should be side by side. It shouldn't be the man alone. Because in the end, many of you African men tend to have other women subsequently. Then the first wife or whoever is there that have suffered with you when you were nobody, they end up just being beneficiaries, including the children of the ones that came when God has already done it all. When the first wife have suffered with you. It's unfair. It's unfair. And that's the society we live in as Africans. So, you coming to jubilate over this. Do you know Spain doing this? Go and find out the reason why people are jubilating. They are jubilating because it has favored women for a long time. That hasn't happened in Africa. Some households in Africa, in Nigeria, still question a woman standing up and having properties. Some men still question their wife working 24/7 and acquiring wealth, even education. Some men still stand up against it. So what's the jubilation for? Women they are in bondage in Africa. What are you talking about? Why are you jubilating? There's nothing to jubilate about. Giving your property to your mother makes no difference. Because in Africa, you'll be surprised. It's only in Africa I see mothers, God forbid, it will not happen to you, it will not happen to me. I remember one uncle. In fact, that uncle was the one that made me meet the guy I was dating in London before my husband and we then married. That uncle, very nice. He died young. Osanoboa. That uncle, he built one lovely, I don't know how lovely, but I learned it's a mansion in Lagos and built in Delta, yeah. So, the day he died, I was in London. I was dating his brother-in-law, the brother to his wife. He's the one that introduced us. In fact, if that uncle was alive, he would have made sure that me and that guy very stingy. Let me not go to that side. Oh, please, let me not go to that side before people will say she has started again with this London guy. Very stingy London people. I beg. So as I was saying, before I remember the bad times of my life, that's how the brother now said he was going to Nigeria for holiday. I didn't know that uncle want to go and do, I don't know if he did the baby, but now one lasso girl, either lasso or unilag, I think it's lasso. They both had accident together and they both died. They didn't pain the wife. They didn't pain the wife. Even that guy will be my own boyfriend that time. They do mad, true. You know, he was doing mad like, you know, he was so disappointed in his brother-in-law that he was with a girl. I can't think out for my mind. You will not be better person. That uncle that time not be stingy, my nice, it's too nice. Good people know this stage. They win. That's why good make person wicked. Make God for allow you stay in the world. Show people where. So this uncle die with the babe. Now in the same way the wife go Nigeria. The parents, the sibling, they don't pack home from Delta. They don't come, they stay for the mansion for Lagos State. If not for the 2 houses, this uncle already, you know, they have in London. That woman lose out anything where you get for Nigeria. That is Nigerian men for you. What are you going to write your mother's name in your property for? Some mothers have no shame. Some older ones, younger ones, none of them have no shame. The moment person die, they go fight for the property with the wife now. So why are you bothering yourself to want to write? If you are going to die now, because they will still not allow your wife enjoy what you have done. They have no shame in Nigerian Yoruba society or Nigerian society about inheritance. I say heredity. In regards to inheritance. So why are you can't compare your story to Igbo people. Igbo people, their own head is correct now. You people are naturally, you kept women, wives in bondage. The same women that are doing this thing to other people, you understand, doing it to somebody's daughter, they too, they've forgotten that they've experienced it from their own husband, and people are crying for them that, why your husband do you like this now? You can imagine the father and the mother of this uncle. They came all the way from Delta. They took one room. It's a taboo. It's an abomination to me. But they don't mind. You've not seen where older brother is sharing property of the younger brother when they die. Wait, don't hurry. That's why it's always. That's why people don't die normal deaths in Nigeria. Because when people die in Nigeria, everybody is of the suspicion that they killed that person, even though it is time for the person to die or anything. Because of all this attitude, because you will look, what is the mother doing in the house? What are the siblings doing in the house? And were they hoping that this person should die so that they can inherit these things? It calls for concern. And this woman, you don't know. Until me, I'm no more with the brother and everything. But the stories I heard, eventually, she has nothing to do with all the two properties that man built in Nigeria. His family took it. They took over it. You can imagine the sacrifices that woman would have made. My husband going to build property for us in Nigeria. You understand? When they go home, she will want to, because she has kids. That woman really has kids for that uncle. Maybe up to 5 children. No be for uncle. If not that uncle had 2 properties in London. Assuming it is only those 2 things that man had. If she even chose to sell it, my phone will die, yo. This phone will die. Mama, please come with my charger. Run, daughter, run. I forgot. My phone will soon go off. It's giving me sign. Pom. Hey, mama, hurry. Don't follow. Be careful. This Edu again. This Edu don't come here again. Edu. Edu, you have come to call me Ashawo. I won't abuse you today. Because I know that the person that is after you, not before here, the person did. The person has settled your case. Now me, they call Ashawo. Yeye's hair is causing commotion. The hair? Why? What happened now? Yeah, I thought you people don't mind. I mean, make I wear a wig. The wig, I didn't glue it. See, I didn't glue it. Emma Binu. See, can you see? I didn't glue it, so it's falling. You see, normally, if assuming I have hair, it will stay. You see, it has clip, it has band, it has clip to hold it. See, it's for people that, if you have hair now, no problem. You see, to hold it, I will just use this to clip it. Oh, everyone loves your natural. Okay. The hair is better than the okay. I didn't know. Nobody. No, leave your head. All right. No, Joe. Okay, Latifa, baby, Hannah. Latifa, pay me. You understand? If you have hair now, Omaduro, it will stay. At least you can hold it with the band. But because I don't have hair, all these things I have to glue it. I have to glue it on. Leave the wig. You are beautiful. Okay, thank you. Now the person will come here and show her they laugh. I don't know what I want to take abuser. I don't tire. So it's just there. Please use wig cap next time you are putting the wig on. Okay, I should use wig cap. Wig cap too. Wig cap, mami lori ni. I don't wear wig cap. I don't think people know that this fashion that me I do, Everything, I'm sensitive to it. Wig cap, I don't know if anyone is like me. Oh. Wig cap, when I wear it, my head, I don't breathe. It makes my head not to be breathing. Me, I don't. This fashion, let me not lie to you people. I'm only doing it because it's just that I can't help it. If you leave me alone, since when I was young, when my mommy used to tell us to go and do my hair to Yaoni Diri, I used to cry like something else. I'm telling you, throughout my young days, and I have hair. My mother, she couldn't handle me in the house. If they want to do my hair, they will hold my hand, they will give me sweets, they will give me treble, they will give me, you know that sweet that they used to do, everything, I will show everything, or I'll still be crying like this. Then when they finish the hair, I will be crying like this, I won't sleep. I said they should cut my hair. As young as I was, I said, cut the hair. My mother said, and my mother believes hair is beauty. Till tomorrow, my mother still has hair on her head. She's 80 over. What are you still doing with hair on your head? That's my question for my mother. If I'm the one, God knows, I'll just go rimakpa. That's how my mother just said, no, Dodo. The Yanni that used to do our hair in Sale Street, the woman's hair, she used to smell. No, but she'll put my head, because she knows the moment she sees me, say, this girl, bah. Now, so she could put my head for under her nyash like this. I will be crying. I will close my... And small speaking, they smell something, you know. When I grew up, I now knew that thing caused me PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Because in between that, my dark, me, and I used to sweat and I used to cry. But I used to believe that something must have been smelling to me. The mama will not agree. She will put my head like this. Sunday is not... when I was a young girl, Sunday was traumatic for me as a young child. Because our Yanni, the moment they tell me they are taking me, I will agree, I'll tell my mommy, I will sit down, she will do the moment she bring out the Larry and do like this, I'll start crying. She just say, yeah, Mulaba Yanni Diri. Yanni Diri, when I just call you this girl, and she knows, her face will be like, I don't know if you people know that. Yeah, this our own Yanni Diri, she has wish she have London. She will just pull my hair, they call her Mama Ireti. I'm sorry, Ireti, ma binuko. I say Ireti de America. I say Ireti de America, oh. Eh? Ireti mama, no, Ireti your mama yash no sell, oh, avec no verse. No verse, Ireti, no verse, ma binu. Hey, Jesus, ya jotami. In fact, out of all my mommy's daughter, and me suffer pass for her. Everybody else left their hair, but I think Yeti Wig now, when she has cut her hair now at over 40, she too, she left her hair, everything. But me, and me get hair pass. God, I'm endowed with hair. Cut it anytime to grow. Cut it. I always cut my hair. This hair, as you see, I'm is I'm always cutting my hair. Oh, man, Kini. The hair, the nyash, Mama Reti, this place is prison yard. She will imprison me there, and she will tell me, Pam! That's why I go there. Hey! By the time I finish, I get home. They will cook every Sunday is jollof rice. I know they shop. I go just sleep. I'm always sick every Sunday because they will. We always do my hair 2 weeks Sunday or Sunday because my hair so it's always rough. It will get you. And my mother like to make you neat. Because I always get neatest girl every time. Because actually, my knee gets us. Mommy, me like neatness. After that, the struggle was too much. The hair matter was too much. And when I was in secondary school, ask people that went to my secondary, they always used me for princess. Fun fair, they would put me princess. My hair very long. The first day I went to cut my hair into Anita Baker, that my older sister was in Unifair. When I finished, my first sign of pay, I don't collect freedom, is to go and cut my hair. My sister took me to a salon. They did Anita Baker for me. My mother nearly disowned my sister. Hey, you will think that they went to pour acid on my head. What happened? Ah! You know, you would think that my mother used my hair to commit one covenant somewhere, as if she took it personal. Why did they cut it? As if she has used all her investment in building my hair. I said, this hair. Mommy, please, oh, I'm not a big girl. The moment I finished secondary school, the first thing I did in life, that's an achievement. My sister, older sister, is the one that took me to the place they did it. They cut my hair for me. They gave me baddest Anita Baker. They say Aretha Franklin. Whose birthday is happening? Whose birthday again? Mommy Aluko, what happened? Whose birthday? Ah! Mommy Aluko, whose birthday now? Now you take oh. Since then, if you see on my head now week. You know, before they didn't used to do original, you know, all those ones that you will now look like Eli, all those Cotonou people. Sorry, Cotonou people. Ah, Eli, you know, all those Togolese people, all those fake hair. I didn't use. I don't follow them, carry all those hair at all. So, it not work for me. By the grace of God, when they say doing good hair, I thank God. I always say, it was because of me they invented all this Peruvian, all this hair. Because sometimes you want to look different. And I couldn't, even to go and weave my hair to 10 is problem. I can't stand it. Oh, man, sue me. If I'm cutting my hair, if you see, I'm always happy. But since they did hair, different hair, Mama and a wig. So if I want to look different, I put on my wig. So, but many times, a lot of hair that won't stay on my head like this one because there's no hair there. I'm supposed to. Emma Benu see me. Who went to Yaoni Diri as a young child? Yaoni Diri. Those Yaoni Diri, they do somehow. Wallahi, it's traumatic. That's Yaoni Diri. Her face be like Yagbonko's face. Sorry, no verse, no, not be so. Yeah, go smile. The moment she see me, it's as if this stubborn girl. They don't bring her. And she know they smile, oh. She go just say, yeah, Joko. And Yari is like too much like this, guinea. She will just do like this. Her hand knits well. I'll not be, when they are taking me back home, if the ASEP drop me, they will come back. They know the time. They'll come and take me. I will be sweating. I'll be there. When I get home like this, nobody will greet me. They go to bed straight. Sometimes I may not wake up until the next day. School, yeah. The woman is very, they think your mommy was very wicked. Sorry, oh. No, nobody feel they do Yaoni Diri and I will say that their yansh smell good because that place, why is it that they always put our yansh here? Why do they always put our yansh here? Our face here? Then you darara oh shoku kubai. Why put our heads there? I don't like that experience at all. The experience was a bad experience. So that's my own advice. So anything way pass, way love, way pass all these things. The men, they have been suffering us like this. Even we Africans, especially Nigerians, that need liberation. That, you know, our men should stop all these things that they do. Because the intention is what is not clear. Why do you people do your properties in Nigeria and don't put your women's name? Why? It calls for concern. It calls for concern. Well, what's the purpose of jubilating? Go and ask majority of the men to bring out their C of oath. They should bring out anything, landings, property, documents. They should bring it out. You will only see their name. Lately, it's when some men that they see that their wife go Yahweh go, that they are beginning to add their Some men still, especially the ones that are rich, they don't care. If you like invest from now till tomorrow, they won't put their wife's name. Why? There's no trust. It calls for consent. The yash is on room. Ogun day swim bani. No, that's in between the lap. It was, I dreaded it, and it affected me psychologically for a long time. There's nothing about, I can't subject any of my children to such acts. If I remember it, it's just like the way my father did not send many of us to Ile-Keu. Because my daddy said the way they beat there is child abuse. Well, you know, growing up from a Muslim background and Islamic background, you know, and my father, he didn't allow his kids go to Ile-Keu. He said the beating is too much. He said the beating is too much. In fact, the beating is too much that the mother, you know, because he was the only son of his mother. The mother used to go and fight. And when you are slow to say, to incite, you are not getting it. Just to sing Fatia, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, just say it. That they will be cutting from the head. Your head is not crashing it. They don't even understand there's people that have autism, that have dyslexia, dyslexia, they have, you know, different challenges. They don't know. I feel koboko, pa. I want child abuse, you know. My daddy didn't allow his children go. That's the same way I personally dread, due to my own experience. I don't support someone Yaoni Diri. They will do koroba, they will do shuku, they will do no yaba, they will do patewo, they will do. Yeah, please, is it okay for a woman to equally put her husband's name if she's the one buying the property with her? Yes! Why not? The reason why I would say a woman shouldn't is if her husband have done it and did not put her name. Question mark is this. If you put your husband's name, are you sure he will do it for you too? Most of the time when a woman buys property, me, I always advise, put your children's name. Sorry, me, I'm not like that. So I'm just, don't allow them Mazi to come and be abusing me on the platform. Because men, are the ones that abuse me. Put your children's name, because the children are your beneficiaries anyways. That's for me. Even sometimes, if the man doesn't want to put your name, let him put the children's name. His son shouldn't be there. Your name shouldn't be there. You should put his children's name, your first child or the second, anyone. Because depending on Nigerian property can't take more than 2 names. You know, it depends. They don't take a long game. No. It's not easy. Even to change name on property, it costs a lot. So you have to be sure of what you are doing. If you want to remove your husband's name later, it will be very hard. It costs a lot. Almost like buying a plot of land in some places. So be sure that you are doing it for the man that deserves it and wants it. Many times men deserve to be tested and trusted. Many of them are not trustworthy. So don't give it all to a man. Be very careful. I'm not teaching you. Don't let them conform you. But better you put your children. That's my advice. If your husband have not yet done one and you are the first to do it, I will advise you put your children. Is it okay for a married woman to buy her own property in her name, especially when you have only girls but the man has a male child outside? The question still remains. Male child, if it's in Nigeria, male child is more, I don't know why, traditionally they are recognized to compare to the women, but legally, male or female doesn't matter, if you understand what I mean. But if it is in Nigeria, male is important, yeah. But I will advise in such situation that if he had the child outside wedlock and the child is older than your own children, I would advise you to keep it in your name. That's the best thing. Keep it in your name so that you have secured something for your children. Don't let your husband come and abuse me. So that's that one. Somebody, if you, my dear, buy your properties in your children's name because of ugly surprises. Yes, I always say that. If the man needs to buy a property and he's feeling really not too sure about you, and you think your name should be there, and he's feeling reluctant, which that calls for concern. A man should not feel reluctant. So if he's feeling reluctant, he should put your children's name. Just Anasa, baby. How are you, sweetie? I see Anasa. Somebody just typed Sanitsky. Okay, Aji Fanta. Okay, somebody just type in Anasa's name. Oh, I haven't seen Anasa for some time. Where is she, my Gambia girl? Because it's fasting Ramadan period, Anasa will be very scarce here. I understand. Okay? Oh, I have to go too. I love your earring. Aji Fanta, thank you. It's 18 karat gold. You buy from Zafi Concept. She's in London, okay? Bella, I'm going to good night. Thank you so much, my dearest sister. Sonia Ifi, I appreciate you more, darling. Even me, my properties are in the full name and he's in my full name and he's in support of it. Exactly. If he has his and he's not with your name, so why do it? Why do your own with his name? But if he doesn't have any, my question still remains: if he has his, would he put your name? So if he's not putting your name and you are not too sure, just do it in your children's name. Better safe than sorry. Okay? That's what I think. So because he doesn't have any, so if you are the one having, but if he's abroad, then it's going to be a mortgage. Do you understand? It's going to be a mortgage. So mortgage, definitely you can't be paying alone. You two of you have to pay together. So obviously the two of you, your names will be there. So I don't understand, depending on the kind of property you are talking about. So property matters, the type, location also matters. Good night, sweetie Bella. Can I have a contact because I love the earrings? Oh, yes. Who is around here, please? Okay, let me just quickly give you so that I can go. I have to go too. Is in United Kingdom, okay, Fanta. Zafi. So, sorry. Zafi. Okay, so the number is 074. Somebody type it for me, please. Good night, Amaka, darling. 660-63654. Nobody gave stars today. Wow, you people not do. Oh, Aramide, thank you, darling. Aramide, thank you, darling. Tafikat Adigun, thank you so much. We are 90%. We just need a little more to clock our target for the Ramadan and to be well appreciated. Thank you. Let's keep it coming. It's 074-6606-3654. 074-6606-3654. Yes, thank you so much. God bless you. And that is Zafi Concept. Thank you so much, Ife. So we're going now. Let me quickly show you my own stuff. Ramadan is coming. Idi Fitir is coming soon. Come and buy your abayas from Yeye Kudi. Don't waste time. Come and buy your abayas from Yeye Kudi. Okay, this we can get in black, it depends. I'm just using the silver on it. See, soft toned. Buy your abayas from Yeye Kudi. Okay, good night everybody. Thank you, Fanta. God bless you. Thank you so much. Lovely Abaya Yabo Balogu. Thank you, Ify. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nancy. Love you all. Good night, everybody. Latifa, baby. Good night. I will definitely, yes, please do. Dupe Ogutuashe. Thank you so much, everybody. Abiola Adeyinka. Thank you, BD. Mine will be for my children. So yes, 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 yes. Ijele Dioka. Thank you all so much. Good night. Good night. Good night. Mercy. Uzoma. God bless you people. Monisha De Kofo Adesonya. Latifa, see you soon by the grace of God tomorrow. God bless you all. Good night. Have a pleasant week. Love you all. Mwah. Bye. Abiola Adeyinka. Good night.